see a standard US version anywhere. It was only a Europe and a Japanese version of Puyo Pop Fever, so we make it do as best we can. Come on, game. Now, it's worth noting that I have only played a little bit of any of the Puyo Puyo games, so I am going to be kind of rubbish at this. But we'll make it work. So we got the Run course, which is your tutorial, Waku Waku course, which is intermediate, and then Hara Hara, which is the rest of it. And then Free Battle, which we don't need to worry about. I'm going to assume I have to do all of this for it to count. Technically, I might only have to do the advanced course to get credits, I'm not sure. And I did do the 3 training courses when I was testing this, but we'll go ahead and do them all here, just so you all see all of it. And I need to get better at Puyo anyway.
There lived a young girl whose dream was to become a wonderfully clever magic user. Her name is Amity, and she is at her studies again today.
Hello, kitties. It's another magical morning. Good morning! First, let's kick off today by reviewing the fever mode. As I mentioned yesterday, in fever mode, a ready-made Puyo chain will be dropped. These Puyo chains are there so you can start using them to make chain reactions. In order to go into fever mode, you must offset each other. By offsetting, the fever count increases. When the count is full, fever mode begins. So making your opponent attack and aiming for an offset strategy is one way to play the game. And that's that. Any questions so far?
I'm not entirely sure what you mean by offset, but that's about it.
I think I understand. Okay, then try practicing with the person sitting next to you. I'm ready.
Time to beat up a small child using weird orbs. This is not going to do anything super helpful, but we'll just get that on the go. Yeah, for any of you that don't know how Puyo Puyo works, basically you just match as many of these orbs together as possible, ideally making chains of them that'll drop together as you trigger other ones. And that'll send garbage items to your opponent, depending on how long your chains are, etc. Just get rid of this. This is not in a good position. Not that this is going to be in a great position either, because I just keep getting, like, the worst order of operations possible here, but this'll work. Except I fucked it up, so no, it won't. There we go, now we finally got a 2-chain to happen. Notice all those clear blocks over there on their side? That's the garbage we sent them, and now they lose. That's Puyo Puyo in a nutshell. Bombard your opponent with garbage until they cease moving. We didn't even see fever mode at all.
What should I do if I can't offset well? Good question. For example, connecting 3 of the same colored Puyo might work. An offset is an offset, even with 1 chain, you know. By making various colored groups in 3s, no matter what color Puyo falls, you can easily offset. Besides, nuisance Puyos won't fall on your offset turns. This is handy even when you aren't aiming for fever mode.
Makes sense. Keep the garbage blocks at bay a little bit.
Got it? Nope, I still don't know what you mean.
Way to go.
Anyway, practice makes perfect. Let's try it with a different partner this time.
Yeah, so we don't just bully one kid. That makes sense.
Oh, me! Try facing off with me.
You seem out of place in this class. See if I can do something clever this time. Except I keep getting things in the wrong order to try to do what I want to do. So it just keeps screwing up my entire plan. Who's that then? We're gonna try to set something up here, but it's not gonna really work very well. Especially since he's already on the offensive, his things have landed way better for him. So we'll just make do with this. Just to try to start cleaning some of this up. I had it upside down. But there we go, that'll go somewhere. There's the fever. But we have the wrong colors constantly here to fucking do the chain. Yeah, thanks for not giving me any red to do that with, game. Appreciate that. Like, they give you a pre-built chain that you can set off, but if you don't have what you need to set it off, nothing fucking happens. There you go, enjoy all of that. Just keep clearing things. Because we could just go for an all clear, and that will at least do something. I did not mean to do a recording of that, but you know what? That happened, I guess.
I think I've got the hang of this. That's good to hear, young lady. Then, I guess it's test time.
If y'all could get the hang of talking faster, that would be wonderful.
Test?
But yeah, you said you knew what you were doing, so now it's time to test.
Learning without exams. After all, applied knowledge is acquired knowledge.
This is going to go well, clearly. You'll notice we now have more colors to deal with. Actually, no. Hold that in the pocket. I have an idea. But now I'm just gonna get fucking garbage color orders here, so it's not gonna work at all. Thanks. Thanks, game. Appreciate you never giving me what I'm looking for. Just send it. I don't care anymore. Like, it seems like it knows exactly what I'm trying to build, and it's just like, no, you can't have that. And welcome to the fact that this is our teacher, so they are actually competent, and we are going to be getting our shit pushed in for a lot of this. My main play here is going to be just endure long enough to get, hopefully, enough together to turn this around. Get that down and gone before the bad things start happening. I should have placed that above, but I'm rushing now just to get things out before the garbage starts falling on my head. There we go, I managed to take her out before she could garbage me to death.
Wicked! I got the better of you, teacher! Nice job. Okay then, your next test will be... What? There's more?
Of course there's more. There's always more.
I'll be waiting at the Waku Waku course.
And there you go. There is my score such as it is. I got 2 fevers when I did this in testing, but I just fumbled just enough that nothing worked out this time. There we go. That's the end of that one. And now the real deal, where we start actually doing the Waku Waku course and then the other one.
Hello! The name's Amity. I'm hitting the books hard to become a wonderful magic user, but today isn't the day for studying. Professor Accord seems to have misplaced, or should I say, lost her flying cane. She said she'd give a reward to the person who finds it, so everyone is psyched. And of course, that goes for little old me, too. Good day to you, Miss Amity. Oh, hi, Rafina. Are you going to look for Accord's cane, too? Yes, most definitely. Would you like to go together? Whatever is your lowly, unrefined mind thinking?
That came out of left field. Not wrong, though.
Everybody knows the fewer rivals, the better, right? So you can just take a little nap for me.
That certainly is one strategy. Just gonna bury me in bubbles and leave me in the field. Yeah, sure, just go ahead and get those blue out of here, I guess. Trying to hold some of these in the pocket, but it's just giving me the exact right things to make holding anything impossible. There we go, that'll work. That at least does something. But it sounds like I'm about to take a lot of heat. Just gonna make a big mess here and then just hope it turns into something good. There we go, that's something. Enjoy your pile of trash to deal with. Just keep the heat on. There we go. Starting to get a better feel for how to make this work. The hell are you?
You scared the living heck out of me!
I mean, why wouldn't you be scared of whatever that is?
You there, in the deathly uncool clothes.
Rude. Correct, but rude.
Get real! Who are you calling uncool?
The one with the giant Puyo on her head?
On the contrary, just who are you calling uncool? I just can't figure out why you're so uncool.
Get really real! Now you've tipped me off!
This sure is dialogue of all time, huh?
If you're so mortified, then we'll have to Puyo Pop to separate the cool from the uncool.
Suppose everything's settled with this. Suppose it beats killing each other for the most part. Just go ahead and get rid of those greens for the second. Speaking of, just get rid of those greens again. Actually, do it that way. Except I fucked it up, so it didn't matter anyway. Remember those words I had mentioned before about not being any good at this? But I just kind of am hoping that I'll be able to get through this, regardless of any actual capacity on my part. Which, so far, the hum a few bars and fake it strategy has been working out in my favor, so... It's not impossible that this will work out. Just may be considered highly unlikely. I mean, that was pretty easy, so... I'm assuming the real challenge is going to be the third course. That is not how I expected that name to be pronounced.
No way! You're looking too? I'm sorry. I just... You don't need to apologize. Well... Go easy on me.
This is resoundingly awkward.
You too. Now she's got me stuttering.
Yeah, this is incredibly awkward. Anyway, we're just gonna throw orbs and pretend none of this happened. Now the question becomes, can I actually do anything meaningful this time? The answer may surprise you, in that it's the same answer as it's been every time. The answer being only sort of. Uh-oh. There's a lot of bad coming. Yep, there it is. I was gonna try to get that red chain out before the pile landed, but I was too slow. It's okay, we're still fine. Everything's fine. They at least can't capitalize, and I got that backwards because I'm busy looking at the rest of my board and trying to make decisions based on that. But even a backwards decision can work out in our favor as long as we follow it up properly. Just keep the pressure on and it'll all work out eventually. If there's anything I've learned about these types of games, it's that the AI can't handle continuous pressure particularly well. Outside of the late game AI. The late game AI turns all of your pressure against you and you just get shit on. That's a whole other situation that we're not up to yet, so we don't need to worry about that. You sure did lose.
Rivet, rivet. Ah, how icky!
Orb.
Rivet.
Okay, bye.
Ew! What was that?
Well, it's gone now, so don't worry about it.
Rivet.
Never mind, it's back.
Are you alright?
Just punt the stupid thing.
Rivet.
Why are you mad at me? You're the one who jumped up in the air and hurt yourself.
Are you angry?
This encounter has made no sense, but you know what makes sense? Attacking my enemies.
Rivet. Rivet.
Oh, here comes all kinds of problems, huh?
Rivet.
And you're gonna get in the way of everything I'm trying to do, because of course you are. Oh, that's... Yep, that's bad times. I got greedy with what I was trying to set up, and now everything might be over.
Rivet. Rivet. Yep. Rivet.
I...
Rivet.
I was trying to do a thing and then the game stuttered. And my spin went wrong. And yeah, I'm super fucked here. Because all of my stuff is misaligned for anything I was gonna try to make happen here. Wait, I might have a way out of this, though. Get that spam going. Send everything. Fire all cannons. And that's why, even when you're on the back foot, it's not over, because you have a lot of ammunition to throw.
Salutations, Amity. You out cane searching too?
Hi, nerd.
You betcha, Klug. But I haven't got a clue where that darn cane has gotten itself off to.
Is it sentient?
Well, Amity, I shouldn't tell you this, but with me being always first in the classic magic, I have already located its whereabouts.
Nerd.
Is it real, really? And all I have to do is go pick it up. Would you like for me to tell you its hiding place too?
That would be very helpful.
Would I?
You're not going to, though.
Only if you
Uh-huh.
can outdo me at Puyo Pop, that is.
So, is, like, their magic just attached to this nonsense? Or is this just something they do because they want to flex on each other? I don't understand. It could be either, and I'm really just not sure at all. Well, hey, look, it's that familiar position of everything I was trying to set up being destroyed before my eyes. Start clearing some of this junk out. There you go. You deal with all of that while I've set things up again. All of that is now what's commonly referred to as your problem. The Amity agrees. The funny thing with games like this is the amount of times I'll just be over here doing my own thing, not even looking at their board, just vibing along, and then suddenly they're dead. Before I even know what's happening. I'm just putting things down, just making sure to move as much as I can.
Ah! You scared the living heck out of me!
That's not how you talk to friends, usually. You learned a new word today, didn't you?
What's that? Daddy says, we will let you pass.
That's not what that sounded like. I see.
Daddy says, if you want to pass, you'll have to clobber us at Puyo Pop.
Yeah, par for the course.
Now does he? Well then, you're on.
Here we go again. This is what, like the 5th or 6th fight?
Daddy says 2-on-1 is only fair and square.
I don't know about that one, but you know what, sure.
The only things square here are your heads.
Honestly, between the two of them, they probably make one brain cell, so this is fine. This is when I get my shit pushed in for that comment. And you know what? I can honestly only accept my fate on that one. Fucked up. Fucked up immediately. We can fix. Oh, bad things are coming.
Solid.
Wow, that was way worse than I anticipated it being. Okay. Thankfully, we can retaliate. Just gotta get a quick read of the situation and just fire as much as I can. I'm surprised I haven't gotten a fever, but I think that's because of the fact that I've just been doing so many small chains, not like anything big. Oh, good God. Remember when I said that they will turn your entire pressure against you and throw a wall at you? Yeah, this is what is currently occurring in my life. Clear some of this board before the mountain comes or we are fucked. Yep, we're dead. Our first loss to these two is they just kept throwing piles at me that I couldn't keep clearing because my setup was scattered. Nope, I fucked that up and now I'm about to get hella punished. Yeah, that wasn't as bad as I thought it was gonna be, but still not what you want to see. Just fire off at him first, because that'll buy us a second to try to get our feet back under us. I fucked up real bad. Yep, that's just over. Because I'm not gonna get a yellow in time. Yeah. Like, that was purely up to whether I got the piece I needed there at that point. And unfortunately, as you might guess, we didn't. Stop giving me this shit that I don't want right now. I want all this green, but not right here, right now. I can't set up chains when you just give me an instant chain. And now, because I delayed, now I'm just gonna probably get shit on again. Keep getting rid of more of it now so we can actually get some space to do something with here. Yep, here comes the murder chain. Oh, that landed the worst way possible. Oh, come on, Brain. Why are you bad at this suddenly? Like, you were already not good, but did you really need to become extra stupid suddenly? There we go. We'll at least make it work. Yeah, just make a hole, make it deep, so we can throw all of our problems in it. Yeah, those are all still disordered. That's not where I thought any of that was gonna go, and this is a problem, because he just got a fever, and I'm about to fucking suffer. You ever get the feeling it was over? It might be over. Especially since he's immediately following it up. Oh my god. Just, yeah, no, there was no way out of that. Him getting a double fever, just... I may as well put the controller down. That was just done. And just get rid of that so there's a little bit of nonsense heading his way. I'm actually gonna do something ill-advised here, I think. Except I fucked it up a little bit already, so that's gonna cause problems for this plan. Not quite what I had intended, but I'm just bailing out of the plan a little bit here. Because he's gonna start spamming. Yeah, I was hoping to get some damage out, but I think by doing that I gave him ammunition to just shoot me in the face repeatedly. Again. What the fuck? Every time I turn my head, I'm just getting beat on right now. I shouldn't have placed that there. For those wondering, how you lose is when you end up having a piece stay off the top of the screen, but I measured wrong. I wanted to stock that to try to set something up, and I just didn't have room for it. The fact that I'm getting walled here tells me this may also just end in failure, just like Splattermaster did. Because I might just not be good enough. Especially when I hesitate. Because I have a moment of indecision and it just causes the entire plan to fall apart. Just get it all out here. Get rid of it. There we go, we got our own fever. Clear that board. I have no means of clearing this board with this one. I need this one. There we go, that should make a difference. Just ruin his whole day. Yes! Okay. That's what we needed. We just needed a good fever chain. Just slap him right out of the field.
How you do? I'm Arlie. Nice to meet you. The name's Amity.
It's a very pleasant greeting for somebody who's probably about to ruin my whole day.
But I want to ask you something. What is it? Just where am I?
Good question. I have no idea either.
Huh? I was playing Puyo Pop like I always do, and the next thing I know, I'm here.
That's one way to traverse dimensions, I suppose.
My magic failed and sent me way off the map. Why don't you try doing it again? Maybe you'll go back. Good
That is the best and worst idea at the same time.
Let's get in the game of Puyo Pop first. Sure thing. Somehow I knew you were going to say that.
It's because it's predictable. Now the question becomes, how bad is this one going to be? Well, these are moving faster. I'm both happy and not about that. That piece of information. The way I try to, like, keep everything nice and neat and categorized really does not benefit me in this game type. That's not where I wanted that to land, but I rotated wrong. I don't like the sound of that. I really don't like the sound of that. Yep, that's about what I thought was coming. And we're dead. The fuck happened over there?
Watch me now.
That they went from nothing happening to threw an entire screen at me. Which, you know, that is the Puyo way, as far as I'm aware, is just spontaneous shit sandwich. Is you just build up, build up, build up, and then suddenly light off a goddamn bomb. Just gonna clear my board so that they can't kill me with this time. But I think I'm about to get doubled again. I have learned a new sound of fear. It's ready, go, go. Here it comes again. That wasn't as bad this time. But I don't know if that was all of it. I was wondering, I did actually do that on purpose, but I feel like my on-purpose mistake here might come back to bite me. And I fucked up completely that time. I hesitated for a split second, and we didn't have room for that hesitation to fit. In hindsight, I was originally going to play this first, and I'm starting to think I should have. I may have burnt just enough brain power dealing with the previous game. Oh, you can just change what color those are? I did not realize that till now. Don't you yup me like you knew that already. This fucking kid. This is gonna be bad times. Yep, there it is. I held as much as I could, but it just wasn't gonna matter. There we go, unleash a bunch of that. Just drop that there to clear some space. Get another hole dug quickly. Okay, good, we got fever, actually. This is ideal. Just keep sending. Can't use that one. I fucked up, but it's fine. Just keep the pressure on. If I give them too much room to breathe, they're just going to kill me. And I think I gave them too much breathing space. Yep, I'm watching that board shrink over there out of the corner of my eye. I'm in trouble. Howdy, Jay, how it goes? Unfortunately, they're popping off harder than I am. A lot harder, and it's about to be... Oh, they blocked me again, no! I'm so fucked. This is once again so fucking over. Nope, it was over faster for them. I lived long enough. Whew.
So, you made it this far, Amity.
Sometimes you just gotta outlive your opponent.
You. Pretty climactic if you ask me.
The lights are gonna come on and it's gonna be something stupid, isn't it?
That's what you have been seeking? Or possibly this silver axe?
Unfortunately, neither of them.
Huh? Get real. A quartz flying cane is what I've been looking for. Be still, my wicked heart. I'll give you both of these axes for being so armed.
I feel like we're gonna get them in a way we don't want to.
Thanks, but I told you what I want is the flying cane.
Kid, you're not that bright, are you?
Okay then, Missy.
Oh.
But you can't have it for nothing.
You look an awful lot like the teacher's
Put
cat.
up for it. I was dying to play anyway.
This is just another test, isn't it? This is all just a setup. Anyway, time to get our ass kicked again. That's almost what I wanted. We might be able to make this happen before all hell breaks loose. Except I have made a mistake, and now I'm gonna get punished for the mistake.
Shooting star.
Get that fired off now before everything goes to hell.
Good one.
This way, at least they have something coming at them to buy me a second to breathe. The fact that I don't seem to be able to rotate both ways keeps fucking me up.
Shooting star.
Pain is coming. Doom shall arrive. Yep.
Solid. Meow. Meow.
They have more ammo. I don't. Okay, we fevered out, though. Hang on, there's still a chance.
Flame. Fiddlesticks.
But I fucked up real bad on that one.
Flame. Flame.
I'm not getting big plays out of this, but it's good enough.
Good one. Beat you now.
I still lost, but it bought me time was the idea there. The hope was that while I was throwing that fever together, or even if it was scuffed, that they were going to be taking enough heat that I could have been able to turn something. But, nah, they turned it harder. I hate the sound of what I'm hearing right now. Yep, that's why I didn't like that. Yes, that's where I wanted that to go, because now we do that, do that, and do at least something. Don't like that. Really don't like that. Sending all these little goddamn baby combos while they're setting up a nightmare for me once again. Don't yup about that. That's not what I want to hear. You're just yupping because you don't have anything else to say. Oh, they got fever. Oh, this is the worst timeline. Hello, darkness, my old friend. Oh, I got immediately hard countered. Oh, this is... Yeah, there was nothing for that. That was just done. The second that attack just got thrown right back at me, I should have just put the controller down. That one was over. Get that green out of the way. I turned that the wrong way again. That is gonna be the issue every time, is I'll click the button one too many times and just everything goes to the shit immediately as a result of it. Because in these higher fights, there's just not any room for error. The second you make a mistake, unless the mistake works out in your favor somehow, you just lose. This is exactly the scenario I was afraid of with this, which is why I hesitated to put it in the list. Because you end up with these fights where they just can chain like their entire board at you, and there's nothing to do about it unless you know what you're doing, which I do not. Like, I wouldn't say that I have zero idea what I'm doing, but I think it's pretty clear that I don't have a lot of idea of what I'm doing. Okay, he didn't go Galaxy Meow at me that time at least, so it's not the... Problem is, the second I put anything down, I just get hit again and I can't even start to build anything. Especially when I fucking misclick. I would love to, except I have nothing to throw, Lark. All I'm getting is things thrown at me. Yep, dead again. The second I'm on the back foot in this fight, it's over. There's just nothing I have space to do anymore, so I just cannot get anything built. This is Puyo. Oh, Puyo. This is a very common thing. Just keep getting rid of this and try to attack them as best I can for the moment. Except, yep, that's gonna happen again. That's not where I wanted that to go, and now I'm gonna lose because I made one mistake again. Something I've noticed is there's a weird frame delay sometimes when I'm trying to do a lot of spins. Occasionally, it just won't do, like, the fourth spin if I'm trying to spin it back around because I made a mistake. It just kind of just forgets where I'm sending it sometimes. And it's a problem. Which is why I keep saying, as soon as I make a mistake, it's just over, because that's exactly the scenario that happens. Just get rid of that one. I don't want to burn any of these yet. Okay, hang on. We might actually have something here. Except it's gonna get shafted before it happens now, because he's throwing the house at me, so just get out of it. Just send things. Sometimes RNG just says, "Oh, that entire plan you have? No, fuck that plan. You can't have what you need for it." And now I'm just so disordered that it's just fucked. Yep. Just nothing to work with sometimes. Like, I know I'm being a little over-particular with the setups I'm trying to go for, and that's exactly what the game's ending up taking advantage of here, but I don't know enough about what I'm doing to do anything else yet. I'm still figuring that out. Just put that there and get rid of that. I don't have any means of setting that up for something bigger than that right now. Oh, death is coming. I also can't drop any faster than I am, but somehow they seem to just have things flying a mile a minute, and I don't understand how. Other than the advantage of being an AI. Actually, yeah, put that there. I have an idea. I don't know if we'll be able to make the idea happen before they slam me with another mountain, but we might be able to do something here. Nope, they blocked the only path I was trying to take immediately again. Just keep sending anything out just to keep from getting buried as hard as I'm going to then. Make a hole, make it deep. So we're about to get buried. Quit complimenting the enemy, you fool. Okay, we're digging a hole. We're digging a hole. We're getting free. We're getting free somewhat here. There's still hope. Hope is dying rapidly. I repeat, hope is dying rapidly. Ah. What kind of fever setups are these, game? What the fuck? It's better than nothing, though. It was still something going out that wasn't coming in. Just pile it all on, as we have some space to breathe. Oh, there's a death blow coming. Yep, because they're getting their own fever now. Wait, nope, fever versus fever. Hang on, we might have a chance. I hate the sounds I'm hearing over there, though. This is about to be hell on earth for both of us. Much worse for me, though. Yup, because they got a better chain. Arrgh. Okay, I'm gonna get up for a minute because the ad's about to happen. I clearly need to take a mental reset before I even have a prayer here. Holy hell. Alright, let's try this again.
Watch me
Bear in mind, this is just a late fight in the second course. There's still a third course left. There you go, eat lightning. We almost all cleared, but we're not gonna get that in time before Yeah, the garbage blocks start pouring in. Speaking of pouring, it is still raining, so there's still that very real chance that this could be interrupted at any time. Just be advised on that. I did that backwards, so I fucked everything up. But there's still a recovery point, so we can make it work. That is once again the sound of suffering heading my way. I misread that. God damn it. Sometimes you just get, like, the wrong thing for your fever as well, and you just can't do shit. Like, I don't know why the hell I got that yellow thing. That yellow thing was just fucking useless for that situation. And we're dead. I need to be able to, like, just teleport my damn blocks to the floor sometimes. I see a move and I just cannot move fast enough on the idea to not just get destroyed before I can finish making the move happen. I'm just gonna try keeping my board, like, as low as possible. Problem is I've now fucked up enough that I can't get an all clear at all. Yeah, here we go again. The hope with keeping the board nice and low would have been to try to get as much space. Well, bear in mind, Lark, if you've not seen this at all, you're seeing a fairly late fight in it, so everything looks significantly worse than it normally would. And Puyo is very much an acquired taste. Like, I would never say that Puyo is for everybody. By any stretch of the imagination, either. But, like, this is a tough fight. At least at my skill level, it is. There we go, we got a fever again. That's gonna be our best play. There we go, that did something decent. No, that's our best shot that we're gonna get there. At least that does something. We have a chance here. Like, the one thing I would grant is actually annoying here is the repeating voice lines definitely do wear on you after a while. But that's also your only hint that things are happening on the opponent's side, unless you're able to look at that at the same time, which technically you can, but I currently cannot. But those sounds I was hearing told me that death was coming.
Beat you now! Watch me now!
So really, at the end of the day, it depends on why you feel this is annoying, whether or not that's just a thing or not. Just get rid of that. I miscounted my blocks again, and now I'm gonna get murdered. I thought I had a fourth yellow in place to do something, and I didn't, so I just wasted that entire play. Now I just have to pray that I can get a play on the field fast enough to not just get eaten. I was mashing down because I'm like, I need to get this through. But I got fucking frame delayed again. Okay, Fever is in play. Hang on. We might still be able to get out of this. Except I fucked it up again. What is this garbage? We got him! That's literally all we needed, was just to happen to hit him at the right time. Oh, alright. That's stage 8 of this course done. That's the last stage of that course.
Yes! I've got the flying cane! Congratulations, Miss Amity.
Whew.
Oh, Miss Accord! Here's your flying cane back! Thank you. I guess I should give you that reward for your help. No, not really. You don't have to.
Shut up, kid. Take the reward.
Well, if you insist, then no reward it is.
Well,
Really? I thought that's what you wanted. I guess I was wrong about you. Huh? Well, yeah. Uh-huh. But
that's why you don't refuse rewards.
Lady, it's about time we got back to more important things, like school.
Wah, wah.
Ugh, get really real.
Oh, nope. Credits are rolling. I don't have to do the third course. Okay, we're not doing the third course then. Because the third course is probably gonna kick my ass. Based on how much I was struggling to get through that final fight right there. Okay, so we've got 1 on the board for today. 3 hours in. Let me go ahead and get that marked on the whole thing. We'll take a look at the third course just for sake of completeness sake. But I'm gonna have already counted this, and then we'll hop to the next one in the line. Which, it's a funny one, in a way. Checking a couple things while I wait for the credits to roll, because they are going to take them a minute probably to get through. But Puyo Puyo is fun, it's just difficult to get into in some ways. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if more modern entries are probably easier for people to get into because they ease you in a little smoother. This one, like, half of this course was an absolute snooze, and then as soon as we got to the 2 Frankenstein monster people, we just suddenly were getting our shit pushed in. 'Cause I didn't learn anything in the previous encounters, because they were all, like, absolute piss easy. Yeah... They have one very important thing in common in that both of them have a problem of implementing a difficulty cliff randomly in most of them. And they are only fun for those who enjoy punching themselves in their reproductive organs repeatedly. Just, you know, in different ways. Okay, let's look at that third course, just because I'm too curious for my own good. But if this, like, starts out with immediate murder mode... but then we will just leave.
We proper ladies never lose our composure. Calmly, coolly, always a step ahead of the game. Look out, Amity. I, Ravina, will bring sorrow to your tearful fate. Ha ha ha! Oh, naughty da!
That is a hell of an introduction.
But I still haven't got the foggiest idea of where to start looking.
Okay, so this is the same sequence of events, just played from this character's point of view. I presume after
Who said that?
after she got defeated by Amity.
Ah! And just who do you think you are? Poking at a lady's behind. Onion! Onion!
Well, is it boing or is it onion? Yeah.
Look, you turnip.
What are we doing here?
Vegetable you are. I am not in the mood.
You know, you're right about that
You're
one.
just going to have to join me in a recreational round of Puyo Pop.
I don't think that's how that works. I don't think... Well, apparently even vegetables engage in this game, so what do I know? I suppose a very vital difference between something like this and something like a Souls game is there's the element of randomness to this is a blessing and a curse.
Nice one.
As a Souls game, you tend to have to refine your execution via repetition to a point where there is less doubt in what you're doing. Plus or minus just, like, further improving gear, etc., and all of that to just win by force of upgrades. But as mentioned, the random nature of this does bite you in the ass, too. So, for all that it can be beneficial, it also just kills your hopes and dreams sometimes. And based on the way this is playing right now, they are continuing to scale the difficulty from the previous one, so we are not going to be continuing this course. Because I am going to just lose. I'm gonna see if I can at least, like, pull out of this death spiral I'm in right now. Just for sake of argument. Break another hole there, because that'll fire that off and get us fever. I chose the wrong spot to put that, though. Because remember, these are at their heart a puzzle series, so you do have to actually understand what it's trying to ask you to do. Especially with these fever segments. Because that's kind of what removes some of the random of these, is those fever segments. Is you can actually just use puzzle understanding to actually turn the tide a bit. Of course, you still have plenty of situations like what just happened there, though, where you're setting up a move and it gets blocked immediately. Bad things are about to happen to me again. Yeah, I prepared for that as best I could, and it didn't matter. He had too many other things lined up in the chamber. I think we're all going to be very tired of the phrase exactly by the time this is over, if I actually continued this course. Okay, that cancels his attack out a bit. Didn't get the all clear, so that's not the strongest it could be. But that'll still put a hurting on him. The thing is, he also got fever, so we are probably about to die.
Really nice.
No, not death, but, oh, there it is. There's the death. Get me out of here. Yeah, I'm very glad that the credits rolled after Course 2, because fuck that noise. There's no way in hell I'd be able to make that work. Not without a lot more practice than I have. Okay, next in the line then. It'll just take a second to get it set up. Because we're changing systems now, so it's not going to be immediately ready to go like these last two were. And it's funny that Tetris got brought up. Because what if I told you the next game in line was Tetris?